Okay, I've got the microphone on. I see the meter is moving. We are live. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good day, wherever you are. It is day 137 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions, and we see fire in the pot. I am super happy. Anyway, welcome everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and we are indeed on day 137 today. And welcome to everyone who has popped into the chat already. I see there's already, I think, about 56 in here already. So really cool to see. Oh, make that 59. It's growing really quickly. 60 now. So I love seeing everybody pop back in. Awesome to have you guys on board. And hopefully this thing will start erupting again. The lava image, what? Or the live, that a live image? Yes, it sure is. You see that smoke just kind of moving across there? Observe the smoke. Make sure it's moving. I'm going to double check. Is it live? Yeah, looks like it's live to me. Oh, anyway, I'm going to... before I say too much, I'm going to just remind everyone, since we are just starting the stream, please make sure that you understand right now, indeed, that you're watching a live stream. If it says top chat or live chat above your chat box, then you know for sure that it is actually a live one. If you are watching one that's already finished and been recorded and is now in the archives, it will say top chat replay or live chat replay. And yes, the titles all have the word recordings in them for exactly that purpose. That way you know that the end result there is indeed a recording. So rather than me doing it earlier, I did it later. Hey, I see Texas Tank Watcher. I was watching that a little bit earlier, and they were bolting my baby down. Number 4 is sitting in the hot seat. I like it. Anyway, since I've got that other spiel out of the way, I was going to say hi to everyone. First off, of course, I'm going to say hi to my very good friend, Arizona Snowman. I'm glad to have you on board. I think Mona Lisa was in here as well. Nice to see you again, Mona Lisa. And of course, Siggy is here. Siggy Ragnar, the Dark Lord. I guess we'll call him Lord Ragnar. He's one of the lords of the Sif. You know, the thing that's just beside this thing. Anyway, glad to have you on board there, Siggy. Let's see, who else is in the house? We've got... the Mara is in here, Donald J, Texas Tank Watcher, Juliet, welcome you guys, Kite Buggy is back, Brutal Avenger, 420 in plain sight, London Lava Lout, I love having you guys back in here, DJ, maybe I'll take a look later, see if your black light worked for you, hopefully it did. And pointed at the ceiling around the light fixtures, please, while the light fixture is turned off. That may give you some results. Those types of things. Anyway, I'll throw a little bit more tidbits in while we're doing the stream. And you may find out what I did when I ran my own business. It was actually a restoration business, and I specialized in water damage, okay? So we'll talk later. Let's see, who else? Flo Smith is back in. Welcome back, Flo. Had a big nap. Oh, yeah, the volcano sure did. And we're going to put the seismic rumble chart tremor activity on there. And you guys can tell me what the heck it was doing. Eric Moss is also back. Lenny Anderson popped back in. Let's see, Carol Peacock is here. Kim Raudenbush, of course. If I don't mention Kim, he'll get upset. And he still wants me to send him emails 5 years ago. I don't know, man. I can't help that. Rayola also back in here. Rebecca Patterson, Kevin Haynes, welcome you guys. Glad to have you back on board. Echo the Bot. Let's see, who else popped in? Who else popped in? I got DJ already, got Juliet. Okay. Oh, Sandy Bird, welcome. I don't know if I mentioned you earlier there. Alan Coker and Christian. Christian, I think, was number one. He was sitting at the door. As soon as it cracked open, he pushed in and hit that button. So, right on, Christian. And thank you all for popping in and joining us for day 137. And I don't know what all we're going to see today, but I'm hoping we're going to get something interesting happening. And I see, hey, Sherry Lawson, there she is. I know you were away yesterday, and I totally forgot that I think it was you that had the birthday. But you did make me a super chat that I did not acknowledge, and I'm sorry about that. I know Arizona Snowman did see it, and he did say thank you. But that it was, I mean, rightfully I should have seen it, and I did review the chat afterwards after I finished the stream, and I did see exactly where it was and all that. So, and I appreciate that very much, Sherry. Thank you, and I hope you had a good day yesterday. Let's see, who else popped in? Sandra Snyder, Gary's Variety Channel also here. No worries at all. Okay, all right, glad you're happy. And let's see, Loot Mule is back in here. Bobby Joe also popped in. Brutal Avenger, Brown Warrior. So good to see you guys. Did I miss anyone here? Jairus also back in the house. Duchess of Elements popped back in here as well. Betty came back. Hey Betty, good to see you. Ducky is also back in here. Right on, good to see you. Going back up here just to double check. Jason Slater, I don't know if I said your name, but welcome. Zoe or Zoe Davy, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And then there's a Welto Scotty. Welto Scotty, welcome. Welcome, Scotty. All right. Ashcan also in the house. Tom Winter. Let's see. Chicky Gomberg popped back in. Nancy Buchanan also showed up. Let's see. William Kershaw also in the house. Madcap. Man, you guys are just piling in left, right, and center. Russell Jr. is here. Let's see. The Apocalypse. I still can't say it, man. Okay. All right, I'm gonna call you TDL. That's it, TDL or TDO or something. It'll be easier. Sarah Miles. Now that's an easy name. Why don't you change it to that? Oh, never mind. Carla Edwards also back in the house. Alfonso A or JA also here. Cat 3. Lorena C, Jay Hawkins, lots of people popping in. PJ Steele also snuck in. DW also here. Okay, so anyway, I'm said hi to enough people, I think, for right now. We'll catch the other ones in a little while. DJ, I don't know if it is or not. I don't think so. I think it's got tentacles. It's pronounced Kim, don't you be going there. Oh, Brutal Avenger, or it just rolls, yeah, it just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? Oh man. Okay, lots of fun. Anyway, we do see that there is definitely a glow inside our beautiful cone there. And just a quick peek over at the rumble chart, and you may see that we have a single spike going up, and I'm hoping you can see that. and it's sitting above what I call the love line, about 4,500, and I'm still not sure what scale they're actually using. And so that's kind of where the lava starts to cook, and we are seeing things on the way up. I am going to be keeping an eye on that to see if it moves up a little bit further. And oh, I do see that it went. I've got another update that I just looked at here. It's a little bit further than this one. This one I think was about 20 minutes ago or so. The latest one is showing still a little bit more movement, slowly moving upward. And as long as it keeps doing that, I'm going to be happy. So we'll put it back there for now. Let's see, we got a bunch of other things happening here. Call me Dippy. Okay. I'm gonna call you Dippy because that's a lot easier than Dip Lock Sorry. Okay, Dippy, right on. We'll do that. Dr. Fox, did you see the July 2 to say what video? The volcano drowned itself? Actually, no, I did not see that, Duchess of Elements. I may have to go take a look later on in life. Thor is back. Hey, Dr. Fox. Hope the lava workers have done their work for us. Yeah, apparently they've been busy. They've really been messing around. Siggy needs to tell them to work harder. Siggy, where are you? You need to tell them to work harder. Let's see. Jason Slater, do you ever look at the what? Drum plot? Okay, for this, no, I haven't looked at a drum plot for this unit. I've seen drum plots for earthquakes out in the west coast, if that's what you're referring to. But yeah, I haven't seen for this, and that was asked by yeah, Jason Slater. So hopefully that answers your question. It's pink. Yeah, as Piggy is. And speaking of Piggy, I did get a message from her at about 5 o'clock this morning on there, and I don't know if that was just before her operations or anyway, we know she was alive at 5 this morning, so hopefully we will get at that. Duchess of Elements, do me a favor, ease up on the caps, really, please. It really makes a mess of my screen. Huge lava well, wave swells the entire Iceland mountain in 4K slow motion. Okay, well, we'll have to take a look at that, and I'll see what happens. Okay, nice. Now we've got Jade from Guam in here today. See, and this is the nice part about getting all around the planet, and we really truly have people everywhere. So awesome to see Guam. That's the first time I've heard of someone being over in Guam. And actually, last time I spoke with someone from Guam was a ham radio operator that it was kind of funny when I heard a couple guys yakking. They were on a different band all by themselves, and they were just chatting back and forth, and I kind of broke in there and asked them where the heck the other guy was, because I knew the one guy was in the US and I couldn't figure out where the other guy was, and I put him in the Pacific somewhere, and I thought, he can't be in Hawaii, he's got to be somewhere else because of the antenna direction at the time. And the guy told me he was in Guam, and apparently for the longest time he was the only IBM representative that they had in Guam. So he had this beautiful penthouse apartment with everything paid for, got his full salary, and excellent extensions and stuff, and he spent, like, I think it was 10 or 12 years there. So He said it was a heck of a job working for IBM, and apparently the government had a contract with IBM, and IBM was forced to have someone on site 24 hours a day. So he took the job, and he really liked it, apparently. So anyway, getting back to our volcano, I did want to load up the latest rumble chart here if we can, and I'll see if anything new has come out of it. There we go. No, it hasn't, and I will download that real quick and throw it up for you guys so we can see exactly what it is doing right now, as it has changed just in the last little while here. So hopefully we're going to see some good lava flow come out of this, or at least some eruption. I'd be happy with that. As soon as we see lava licks coming out of the crater, I think that will satisfy me that this thing is back to cooking. So let's see. I'm working on this while we're talking. So if you hear me stop talking, it's because I'm trying to concentrate and can't get my tongue just the right way to get the mouse pointed in the right spot. And it does happen quite a bit. Never mind. We'll leave that alone. Okay, and there we go. Loading that one back up. Get it the right size, right place, push it live, and let's see if that'll go real quick. And there we go. So yeah, so on that, I kind of see that it looks like it's going to come up, and it passed that spike line that it had there, and I'm wondering if there might have been a small earthquake or something in that duration. I'm actually going to go look at the I do see a spike on the other charts that are close by there. I wanted to go to the one that had Grindavik on it, and unfortunately I can't scroll through them on this particular screen, but we will see if we can set that back up for you guys. And yeah, no, it's smaller on the Grindavik one and larger on the Grímsfjall. So kind of interesting. So it must have been a localized quake somewhere. And speaking of quakes, that is something that I wanted to talk about today. We did have a bunch of quakes. We haven't really looked at this for the last little while, so it's going to be very interesting. Anyway, I'm trying to keep up with what's going on the chat here. So Skyr, what is it? Okay, it is in the same family of dairy farming, or family, but not in the same. Okay. Oh, okay. It's not quite the same. All right. We'll have to try some when he's up there. Okay. Okay. I might have missed something in that one, Siggy, but no worries. Okay, let's see. Silicone Avatar also popped in, and Scott Hartman also back in the house. Ez also dropped by, and we've got Chris and Philip Green, LL Pete. Welcome all you guys. Glad to have you back on board. Scott Hartman, if I didn't mention you earlier. Frin is also back in the house. JSEL 657. I'm not a fan of yogurt either, but Sky R is much better. Okay. No worries. Jade, okay, Guam, small island above volcanoes. Yeah. Yeah, actually on top of the Mariana Trench. And don't wiggle too much, Jade. You'll tip it over and she'll slide in. And that's a heck of a long way down. I wonder what would happen if you drop Guam down into the Mariana Trench. I'm just talking hypothetically. I mean, it would completely break apart before it got there, wouldn't it? Although it wouldn't be hitting anything. Depending, I guess it depends on how brittle Guam really is. But interesting. Yeah, that's another little fascination of mine is, of course, the Mariana Trench, it being as low as it is. I'm glad you understand that chart. Well, I'm kind of sort of happy I understand it to a degree. But there's still things to learn about it. I'm still trying to figure out what the amplitude is actually measured in. The thousands on the side that you see, those graduations, I'm still kind of wondering the actual amplitude. So if anybody actually knows that, I'd be curious and interested in finding out. Let's see, and I did show that, I think. Okay, just looking at my clock here. DrFox, that's enough lava. The valves are open. Okay, about time, truth. You know, you failed me yesterday. I hope this time you used the bigger wrench to turn the valves, I hope. I know that WD-40 takes a little while to work sometimes to get them back open. DrFox2000. Gary and Karen of PA. Yeah, we are here. Very pretty red smoke. And yes, it is indeed. And I want to see more of it, especially flowing down the hill. So that would really be nice. Put some more elbow grease. Yeah, truth. If you haven't got them cranked all the way open, man, you got to make sure it's there. I met a loud teenager once. Told him I had enough of his amplitude. Yeah, I bet you confused them there, Dippy. Okay, don't even look at the clock. It's not time to shut down. Kim Rowdenbush, just for you. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here tonight, and it's time to say good evening and good night. And I'm kidding. That was just for Kim. Anyway, I love it here, guys, and I really, really sincerely hope that we're going to get an eruption tonight. That way, at least we see some lava popping out. I've been missing it. And you know, the couple days is just too long to go without a good fix. Deb Bernard, average vertical movement per minute. Okay, absolute value of the scale has no meaning. Just a comparison to other plots. Okay, fair enough, Deb. Thank you for that, because that was something difficult that I was trying to figure out. And usually somebody puts some, you know, when they have a numerical value of sorts on a graph, they attach some suffix of sorts of a measurement. But that's fine. And if that's the case, that makes it easier in life, that we don't need to worry about the actual amplitude, if you will. But it still looks good. I like it, and it does indicate that we are indeed. Why is that not going back to where I want it to? I went to the wrong chart. Darn it. Okay, maybe I got to look at that one a little bit better. We'll see if it'll open it. Okay. That should work. Okay, I just had to reset it here so it would stay in my right spot, like a dB. Yeah, very similar Echo the Bot. That's what I was kind of thinking of. But in decibels, we don't use those numbers in that sense, or at least they wouldn't make sense if it was a decibel. You know, not to me anyway, because then, you know, if you start getting around 6,000 decibels, that would be no. It doesn't work for me. But maybe micro decibels or something. Anyway, cool stuff. RLC, I didn't see you pop in. Where'd you go? Missed you. Oh, okay, there we are. Thanks for answering my on my behalf, Flo. Okay, my work here is done. Wow, glad you got your work done, and thank you very much for coming tonight, Rob, and enjoy your evening. GVC, Gary, thank you for that awesome $4.99 super chat. Sending Piggy our best wishes and speedy recovery from all of us. And yes, Piggy went in to get her operation today. We have not heard any word yet, but she did promise that she would let us know as soon as she could. So since they did put her under, I'm sure that the groggy state would have ensued for a while as she's recovering, and we probably will hear from her tomorrow. And as I mentioned, I did see at around 5 a.m. my time here, she had posted just a quick boo and basically left, in letting us know that she's still kicking and doing her thing. So hopefully everything turned out well for her and that we don't have any issues there. Aaron says, have you heard of the La Gortita caldera? I'm in the southern part of Colorado. Love watching your streams. For some reason, I have heard of the Gorita caldera. Okay, the La Gorita caldera. But I don't recall where it was. I'm glad you're on board. Diane Craig also in the house. Stargazer popped in as well. Good to see you guys. Marbecco also here. C&D also in the chat tonight. Herman Hoth popped in as well. Glad to have you in here. Let's see, Johnny Kraken. Fingers crossed for Piggy. Thank you. And I am sure Piggy will be okay. She definitely was looking forward to getting this done and then getting her physio worked out and through and getting back up and be able to walk properly. But now, just so you guys know, this is only the start of all this, because Piggy does need to get her knee replaced after this. So not sure if you guys were aware of that part, but so she's got a long way to go in that stretch. But first, it's of course repair the leg properly, get it going, and then it's going to be kind of get the one thing done, then move on to the next. So that's what's happening. She's still got a long way to go with all of what she needs to do, and we hope that she is all good. There's a lady here called Karen, wants to speak to the manager about the lava flow. The Volcano manager, Dippy, it's the fella up there, it's called Siggy Ragnar. Siggy Ragnar. He's apparently, he's the owner. I can't take it up the ladder any higher than that. But the valve manager is called Truth, and you can deal with him as well. So I'm passing the buck on this real quick, guys. I don't know. I don't want to deal with clients today. I'm gonna have fun. Oh, speaking of wait, what? Karen, I'm out of the office. Hey, look, it says out of the office on Siggy's door. Oh, gee, how'd that happen? He must be out taking pictures or something. Oh, too much fun. No, what was I going to say? Speaking of out of the office and things like that, I brought my computer down to go get my laptop battery replaced. I need that done. It don't hold no charge, and that don't do me no good if I'm going to climb up some big mountain and point a camera at this thing, the thing we got on the screen. Oh man, are you on all tonight or this what? Sorry, Nancy. Are you on all tonight or this week? Oh, okay, during the week, Nancy, we do the 2-hour shows during the week time. And we started at 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time and runs till 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight. Oh, on call. Yes, I'm on call till Friday morning. And then I'm not on call anymore. And then I'm going to be getting ready for everything else. That's when I start doing my packing stuff and things like that. And I do have to get. That's why I took my computer in. I do want to have everything lined up and ready to go. DJ, what? Why do you only want a half a bratwurst? With mustard. DJ, willst du einen scharfen Senf oder bloß einen normal Senf? Der gelbe Senf. Löwensenf. Oh, okay, never mind, guys. That's lion mustard. If you haven't had it, you haven't been to Germany, but anyway, it's all cool. But it was 7:01 when the stream. Kim, 7:01. You better fix your clock, man. I like the way you turned it back because I'm already showing that on my clock I've been streaming for 32 minutes and 27 seconds. And you don't be pulling that on me. Oh, too much fun, too much fun. Dustin, yes. Okay, good to see yeah, we are happy to see that glow and welcome. Yeah. Did Siggy remember to turn off the main jets? I can see the pilot burning. What? While the valves are open, it was Truth's job to get the rest of the valves turned open all the way. So if this thing doesn't fire tonight, we're blaming it on Truth. Oh man, we ain't gonna blame it on anyone. This thing does what it wants. It is a dynamic situation, and I'm gonna leave it as that. It's open. That's what Truth says. So, and yeah, this is exactly what I keep saying, that the function and everything that's happening with this thing, it is just a dynamic process. And just before I do go on a break, I was trying to set up my chart here to show you the earthquakes. And it didn't work out so well, and I was trying to get the dates set for some reason. It's being stubborn and not allowing me. It's almost like it lost 2 days or something. Anyway, it will probably work with what I've got on here, and just to show you guys that we did have some large earthquakes happening, not exactly right on Iceland, but out on the peninsula underneath the water, and that is some interesting stuff. Have you seen, if anyone has flown a drone over what it looks like today? No, I did not have a chance, Sherry. Why is that not scrolling up for me there? Yeah, I didn't see anything, so I don't know if anybody did have any flights out there. It would have been interesting to find out. Is the glow brighter, getting brighter, or is it getting darker out? Harold, both. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. We are getting an increase in luminosity, but also it is getting darker, so it is allowing us to see it a little bit better. Hope that helps, Pavel. I find it youngster these days don't know clockwise from counterclockwise. Do not ask them to open valves. Oh my God, is that what he's doing? He's turning them the wrong way. Oh, I should have known. I should have asked him if he was qualified first. But he started doing it all on his own. I don't know how he even got down there and found the valves. Anyway, Kim, beside the in-stream clock, it says 11:31. The in-stream clock, where the heck do you see an in-stream clock? I don't see no in-stream clock. You mean I gotta go look at the channel? Oh, man. Where is that anyway? Oh, hang on. I can find it. We'll find it. I'll go see if I can see there's an in-stream clock. No, there ain't no in-stream clock. Where is it? There's feedback, 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 echo, echo, echo. Hey, there's 450 people watching. No, 405. Welcome, everyone, and I'm glad you're all on board today. And yes, we are. It's damn hot down there, no doubt. Juliet, what? Top left. Not on mine. I don't see nothing. It's not showing me that. It shows me that in the studio thing, but top left. It says live and then 3707, but when I go to the channel, it doesn't tell me that. Okay, interesting. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Bottom left side is the local timestamp. Bottom left side is the right now is the timestamp of Iceland. Yeah. I don't know if it's down on the covering each other up or something. I'll have to take a look. Bottom left has a clock. Yeah, from the cam. That's right. That's the camera clock. The valve needs snowman to cool things down. Oh, he's already melting today. He's having a hard time. We need to stick him back in the freezer for a while. Jim Strickland, my clock says it's tinkle time. Yeah, Pepsi time. Yeah, actually it is. It is. It's all Kim's fault. Kim Raudenbush, you made me late for my break. Anyway, I'm going to take 6 minutes instead of 5 just because he did that. Oh, and then we're going to cut the stream short by a minute, and we'll blame it on him. Anyway, after the break, I will try to come back and we will look at the past earthquakes that we had just recently here. And it's kind of interesting that we had, they were kind of like swarms out in the ocean. And we do want to look at that. So I'll see if me reloading that during the break will fix things, and then we'll go from there. So anyway, guys, if you haven't hit that like button, please consider doing so. Also, since we have over 400 people in the chat, consider doing the subscribe thing if you haven't done that already. Also, if you need to know when the streams are actually running, you can take a look down and in the description down below. And you will see that it is a daily stream, although things do change on occasion because of one is work, number two is of course volcano activity and visibility. So if we don't see nothing, it's kind of useless to be here. But we do enjoy it, so please consider hitting that like button. Like to see that go up a little bit. And seismic chart flow around the volcano. Okay, Yaris, I'm going on a break. Okay, we'll revisit that thought afterwards, and that stream, that question will become completely gone by the time I. So remind me of that. Copy that, and then repaste it when I come back from my break. Okay. Let's see. Zachary, what did Zachary say? People need to say what? Okay, Zachary, let's just kind of maybe just word things a little bit more politely, okay? Hey, what is that weird light there? What is that? We've got a UFO? Or am I just seeing things? On the stream for a second. I don't know if it's coming on the camera. It's starting to glow more though, for sure. So, okay, I'm going to take that break. Don't go away, guys. I will be right back. Oh, truth, it was you. Okay, with the flashlight. I get it. The torch. All right, no worries. I'll be back. Okay, guys and girls, welcome and glad to have you guys on board. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Just popped back into the chat after my little break, and glad to have you guys on board. I did throw some information on the screen here that is scrolling by. So I was trying to move it into the right place. It just doesn't seem to want to move. It's the new text scrolling thing, so a little bit difficult. Anyway, I'm going to leave that up there for you guys to be able to read through, and we'll work on that. And I see we had some other questions here. Did Nar and Rag turn into one big vent? No, I don't know if they're actually one big vent. Well, maybe up at the surface they are, but down below, I'm sure there's still two separate pipes for the most part. I really don't know, Flo Smith. I wish I really could crawl down there and have a look, but it's a little hot. Sandra Rockland, okay, Dr. Fox, cool pick, and glad you like it. Alright, what the heck is going on now? How come that thing's scribbling over top of each other? Oh my god, you guys. I don't know what the heck this thing is doing. Let's see if this will fix if I do this. Will it fix it? Oh yeah, there, it fixed it. Alright, on my screen it was over top of each other, so... anyway, we'll see if this thing will continue to scroll here. I'm hoping it's going to work. This one doesn't look as smooth as it used to. Like jittery or something. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, I'm still working on it, so that may be part of the issue. Style speed, oh, it sped it up a little bit more. Line limit is 1. Alright, why did it give me 2 lines then if its line limit is 1? Doesn't make sense. Okay. I've looked everywhere and found no info. Has anyone used the seismic activity to image the plumbing and chambers of it? I have not heard of anyone doing that, Christian, and that is actually an interesting question, and I don't know if anyone here has an answer for that. Zachary says muography, muography, and I've heard that term before, and text is jacked up. I don't know, it's doing something. I'm gonna have to maybe try reloading that in a little while, but yeah, is Zachary just maybe ask you then, are there any images available? Muography. Okay, so it's muography. All right. But are there any images available anywhere that may have something describing the shape or direction of travel, etc., etc.? It would be interesting to see. Let's see, we have a few more people that popped in. Suni is here, Highlander, I think I might have mentioned you earlier, but hi. Vicky H also popped into the house. Welcome. James Donnelly also made it. Mocha also popped in. Good to see you. Jeff Burke. Frosty username also in here. And Winnie is also back. Good to see you again. And let's see if I missed anyone else. Is there something wrong with the text? Yeah, it's kind of wiggly. I'm going to try reloading that shortly. But while that's doing its thing, I'm actually going to throw this onto the earthquake map. I got it loaded, and you see all those green dots? Man, that's all these. That's a heck of a swarm out there. And these all happened when our little friend over here shut down. And I'm going to zoom into that area a little bit. And you can actually see that we did have something sizable right here. And if I click on that one, that was a 2.4. And that's up on the ridge. This is Nat Hagi right here, and if we get a little closer you can see it. Okay, Upper Meradalia, Galdingadarler, our volcano is right about here, and we did have this guy here. So that is actually a pretty big quake for right there. Interesting to see. But we also have these little guys over here. These are a little bit more recent. It's a 1.2. Or sorry, a little older, I should say. Let's see, I don't see anything in the last day or two. Here's one way over, and I don't think that's even affected by what we're doing here. But that is a 1, and that happened on the on the 4th. So today, at 5:15 a.m. Icelandic time, and that's interesting to see. So this is the local area, of course. For those who don't recognize it, our volcano is right about here. This area here is Meradalia, and Nat Hagi right here, and the bottom end towards the ocean, and of course Geldingadarlar. Okay, so again, volcano right where the handprint is there. That's about where it's sitting, and it's doing its job. This was Equipment Hill, Theater Hill, and what we nicknamed Ant Hill. And this is Story Hurder. Oh, man, I'll get it yet. One of these days. I'm going to Iceland. I'll have to get that. What? DP means deep. Okay, depth. Okay, D. All right. Cool. Depth. So if we go back on here and see how deep that was, so that's 2 kilometers down on that one. Very interesting. And if we go back to this one over here, and this was 5 kilometers down for that little guy, the most recent one. So 5 kilometers down, that's a long ways down. Makes you wonder what's cooking underneath there. And then these other guys in these areas here, 1 kilometer down, that's not very far. That's, to me, that's surface pressure causing that. 1.2. And let's see, and a 1 here on that one. So that may be being caused by surface pressure or weight being on top of it. I see a whole bunch of questions here. Katie Warwick popped in. Let's see, did I missed a question or something? No, or I did. Going back up here, Denny Henry. Okay, that's not what we're seeing. That's a scapegoat explanation provided by the shrills to distract. I'd remove it before folks get the wrong idea. Denny Henry, okay. Okay, I'm not sure if you're live with us here or if you're back a little bit. All right, so the scrolling material that Truth had put up or mentioned there, you didn't think that was right? Okay, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Lady Justice, welcome. Glad you're back in the house. Slater, how do you think the crust, how thick in the crust in Iceland? How thick? I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a good question for the people. How, I think you meant how thick in the crust in Iceland. I'm not 100% sure if that's how thick in the crust. I don't think in the crust at all. Maybe try that one again, Jason. Only type it right. Watch that your spell checker doesn't spell check on you automatically. James Donnelly, do you know if any of those earthquakes correlate with the large vertical red spike on the seismic high pass graph? I did not see any right now. I haven't looked to see what actual times. If you want to try to go look at that, I will give you the page here for this map. I'll paste it in the channel, and you guys can. What the heck did it just do? It's doing some funky things here for me. I don't know why it did what it did. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if this will straighten out. Things that make you go okay. The swarm of earthquakes out to sea near okay, let me work on what I'm working on first, and then I will try to get back to the screen for a second. Okay, why is this not working? I have to refresh that. Okay, we'll kill this guy, and we'll just zoom out a little bit and look at that swarm. Now, here is actually a very, very recent earthquake. Okay, this is happened at 5:11, and it was a 0.4 magnitude. So that may have some impact, but the swarms out here, they're basically all older already. So as far as correlation, I don't know if any of them actually got in at a certain time or not, and they all seem to be around 3 in magnitude, 3.7s, 3.3s, that kind of thing, 3.4 on that one. So kind of interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna see if that will paste in here. No, that did not paste in here. Why is that not working? All right. I gotta figure out why that didn't paste. Give me a few seconds here, guys. I'm gonna try to split my screen and fix this issue. If it will go. There we go. Split. And I'm gonna have to try to refresh that map. I'm gonna put you back on the volcano for a minute, and I'm actually gonna turn that off. And we got to work on that anyway, and we will see if we push that live. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're back to the volcano. I'm going to refresh that other page and see if I can get it to smarten up a little bit, and then I will give you the proper link for it. Maria is in the channel. Okay, good to have you here. The LiDAR data is very cool. Thanks for the note to pottery data on .com. All right. I'm not sure what site you're referring to. Copy and paste. Okay, this is where that chart is at. And you guys can set the days that you want to view, and of course make sure you refresh. Now the other thing, okay, I got it going, so I want to go back onto that for a second, and if I can get it there, and we'll push that live. And okay, the other area that I wanted to point out here was we do have a whole bunch of swarmy like activity in this area, and this is something interesting that but now this activity, most of it's already calmed down again. So these are a few days old. These were 3.3s, I think 3.2 or 2.9 on that one. This is even older, 3.2. So it gives you some of the ideas of what's going on there. 2.4. Flo Smith for expenses for the trip. Why, thank you. Very kind of that super chat, Flo. Do appreciate it. 0.5. This one was yesterday at 8:32 in the morning. So you can kind of see that there is some action happening over in this area as well. And if we slide back, a few other ones in between that are kind of interesting to see. That is kind of neat. And then if we slide out here, again, that shows us the rest of that stuff. Now, I did want to go zoom in here a little bit because this is fairly recent and new. And 1.7 on that one, 2.5. You know, so is there something happening over there as well? And I think this is where Reykjavik is, isn't it? Somewhere here. So interesting to see. And I don't know what the heck's going on there. We'll see. Now we had the freshest ones, I think, were over here though, if I recall. And these are just little guys. Mind you, I think that's a glacier, so it's just moving some of that ice down. That's what I'm betting that is. So let's just pop back out to that. We'll get you back to the wonderful volcano, and hopefully I just want to pop back into the multi-view for a second. Yeah, we don't have a view from across the valley, but we can let's see, workspace, classic mode, there we go. The info about the vlog is from USGS, taken from the volcanologists. Okay, now, okay, somebody else said that it's horse hockey, so I don't know what's going on. I'll let you guys fight it out. Aim your lava chunks and get them ready. And I'm going to go take a break. So please enjoy what's going on there, and watch what goes. I'm going to take a look at what's coming up the pipe, if we can see something in the seismic rumble chart. And we'll take a look at that shortly. And it looks like it is climbing, but we do also have a downward dip. So I'm kind of going, what's going on? Our purple has dropped a little, but our blue has gone up. So we'll see. I'll get that loaded up before the break is over, and we can have another look at that. And welcome to whoever I missed. I see Status Quo also popped in here. Sarah Miles, I think I got you earlier there. Who else was it? Helen's Helm, welcome, and glad to have you on board. Don Arnold, aloha. Boy, I was trying to say both words at the same time, didn't work. Matthias is also back, and Grandma B. Glad to have you guys in the channel. Helen B also here. We got a lot of bees in here. The buzz is getting around. Michael Hussar also here. Guten Tag, went to Italy, so don't expect much lava until he returns. I did see that. I was looking at that going, what the heck is he doing? He no speak Italiano. So okay, guys, I'm going to go take... Birdie Num is also back. Good to have you back on board. Maybe I'll find a couple more. Jonesy Music, I see you in there. Good to see you. Who else did I miss? I think I got most of you guys. But anyway, I do want to say again, thanks Flo Smith for that $20 super chat. And definitely will help out in the long run there, because oh, I did get a power adapter today as well while I was in there putting my computer in. So kind of a neat unit with an extra battery pack on there, which is really cool for what I will want to do with it, because that'll help me with my uh, the phone if I'm using the phone for streaming, and definitely gonna need that extra juice. So pretty cool. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go take that break. Stick around, don't go away, keep smiling, and if you haven't hit that like button yet, please consider doing that. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to consider that as well. That way you get notified if you hit that notification button, and we will see what we can do with that. And on that friendly note, I'm going to go take that break. I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Unless Kim Raudenbush says something bad, then it'll be 7 minutes. So anyway, I'm kidding. I'll be back, guys. Keep smiling. Thank you. Man, that's a really poor bat, isn't it? I'm trying to draw a bat, you guys. It's not that easy. I need a bat to look at. Okay. Anyway, split with the shaker map. Actually, I was thinking, okay, what do you mean split with the shaker map? I can paste a small version of that on here as it updates. Mine doesn't update automatically. That would be, I can probably put it, the latest one on here, so, but I don't want to disturb the bat. Okay, and by the way, that bat is about 40 feet tall. You know, he's at least a 12 meter tall bat. So it's a mystery bat. It's not a belly dancer. No, batty. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, that's kind of a funny looking picture. I'm trying to give him eyes. It's just, it's really hard to draw really little. And I'm sorry, guys. I'll have to do better later. Dracula. I love to count. Count Dracula. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can do the shaking them up thing, and we'll have to split that as soon as I get on there, and we'll see if we can put that little latest shaker map on there. See if I got the latest one loaded here. Nope, not there, not there. No, I didn't save the latest one yet, and we'll refresh and see if there's a newer one. Nope, not a newer one. Okay, we'll grab this one and we'll see if we can get that on the screen for you on top of this. That way we can see what the recent ones are anyway. So all right, let's see, we'll save that, get rid of that guy, remove, add source, there we go, and go to the latest one, open. All right, we're gonna make that big. Actually, what we'll do is we'll make it small, and then we will hit copy, and then we will make it big. All right, so if I take it and stick it back on there, we can maybe put it here, but we're gonna lose our bat, I think, if we do that. We can set that down in the corner. Okay, so let's push it back to single, and that should work for you. All right, yeah, we lost our bat. Darn it, I knew it was here somewhere, but it's all good. We'll keep it clear anyway, and hopefully that'll be okay for you. So does that help you? Who wanted that on there? I think it was Sherry. I'm not sure. Somebody asked for it anyway. Okay, it looks like there's more glow right of the crater. The right side of the crater? I don't know. I think it might be we got denser fog or off-gassing, and do we have lava flow? Right now, I cannot tell. I was trying to see if there was anything on the still cam as of yet, and it does not show anything yet. I believe that might be this one, and there's your still cam, and we don't see any flow out. We do see one lava worker shining his light down there, and oh, I missed the arrow, but that's okay. He's over there, you see him, and of course we don't see anything coming out as of yet. So let's go back to our screen here, and let's see, there's some more stuff. Are there the other Marandalia cameras working? I don't think they are. I did not check as of the last few minutes here, but I'm gonna do that right now. Last time I seen, they still only had the 3 on the MBL, and no, they are not working right now. Sorry. Yes, that's it. Okay, yes, it was me. No worries. Can you just? I can just flip back and forth, and okay. Yeah, it is. This here, I mean, we're not covering anything crucial up. We can even make that a little bit bigger and a little easier to see for those of us who are forced to wear glasses. Anyway, I'm seeing differentiating colors in the cone, and I'm hoping that is a good thing. I really would like to see this thing take off. Okay, I gotta get my other screens back in the right place, otherwise I will forget where I was. Okay, got that one, and then this one, and then I can do that. Okay. So, alright, got it all fixed up. If it was a new vent, it would have to show us classic signs, cracking in the ground, smoking. No, there is no new vent. This is not a new one at all. I don't know what area you're referring to, Helen's Helm. So I don't think there's any new vents anywhere. I don't know if somebody who said there was a new vent. There's no new vents. At least nobody told me about them. Dina, guten Abend. Jan, very late. Guten Abend. I just woke up. Night sleep interrupted, Dr. Fox and all. And guten Morgen, Dina. Hopefully you're going to get some more sleep. Greg Phillips, a couple of weeks ago there was. Okay. Sandra Rockland, okay. It's a strange that there was purple on the top of the blue a while ago. Change in plumbing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, change in plumbing is right. I think all the earthquake swarms and things like that may have had an effect on it. And I'm thinking what's going to happen is it's probably going to take a few days for it to rekindle its fire completely. And it's probably having to melt some of the tubes. If they had a slight tilt or blockage due to something shifting, something may have got into the pipe where everything is, and it's a matter of time. It's going to remelt everything and push back through. So that's what we're hoping anyway. Kind of interesting. Have you seen the tremor charts from around the volcano? The other ones, el-vec, they are going up at the same time. Yes, and that is a typical thing. They do go up and down, interacting with each other, Jarvis, and definitely some more so than others, depending on what area they're in, right? And you definitely see major interactions, especially if you're looking at the sharp lines like what we have there for. I don't really want to draw on it, but you can see the sharp blue line coming out. That is noticeable on, and I'm talking about the furthest one to the right-hand side. That one is noticeable on quite a few of the other charts as well. Carla Edwards. Okay, Dr. Fox, are these cycles similar to when Ragnar didn't flow for 4 days? Not really. It went down. We didn't see a partial come back up and then back down, and that's kind of what is what we've seen here. Like yesterday, we only had a partial heating. We didn't really see anything erupting as per se, and I'm hoping that today it's not going to stall out and stay down there. I'm hoping it's going to push up a little bit higher. So, Little Bear, glad to see you, see that you remember some German. Ja, ich hab so viel vergessen schon, das ist schwer zu sprechen jetzt. But I'm sure if I go start speaking German with a few people, then I will get things going again. The tremor charts are flat in the graph around the volcano only at, okay, that's interesting. Okay, only around Fagradalsfjall. Interesting. I may have to scroll through and see what the other ones are doing. Yeah, when I scroll down, I don't see too much action. There's a few Grimsfjall is it's definitely got a spike, but the other places, el-vec has got very little compared to what that is. And when you're looking at the el-vec chart, it is definitely reversed itself. The blue is right at the bottom, and our purple is up at the top. And it is on a, and I'm not sure if it's going up or down at that point there. So interesting. Yeah, the volcano is right next to it. You are right. Okay, Kim Roundbush told you it's pronounced. No, don't do that. You're gonna mess me up again, Kim. I'm not even reading Barfengraph. Okay, Johnny Kraken, maybe when Elon's Starship blasts off, it will put extra pressure on the southern Texas coast, which will help the flow. Actually, Johnny, don't laugh. That ripple effect could actually ring the bell around the world when that thing takes off. Or blows up. Oops, I didn't mean that latter part. We're hoping that it flies successfully. Because, geez, 29 Raptor engines, that's a lot of money. Kartoffel? Truth, if you're looking at a kartoffel and wondering what it is, I'll let you say it in Russian. Kartoffla. So there you go. Some of those beautiful things are all the same in different languages. Okay, Lava Lout says there's no doubt that the tremor chart on the downward trend, purple line, could all what? Hang on, it keeps rolling away on me. It could be all before you arrive in Iceland. Oh no, Lava Lout, you don't be so dismal. Don't be dismal. This thing is gonna be blowing stacks of lava out there when I get out there. We got a secret. Dynamite. I'm kidding. Oh man, too much fun. Yeah, Ragnar's gonna be napping again, and then we'll see what happens. I guess it doesn't really work down there in that corner with the fox over top of it. Darn it! I didn't even think about that. Because it doesn't show up on my studio screen, that fox. That's in TNT. Yep. TNT. Right. Right. TNT. Oh, never mind. AC. No, was it AC/DC that had? Yeah, AC/DC had that song. It's just saving up for you, Dr. Fox. Yeah. You know, it probably is. And it's storing all its energy, and then when I get out there, it is going to blow like crazy. And it'll be cool. Oh, fun, fun, fun. Anyway, I'm not sure what else to say right now. Other than I think I'm going to go have a break. And I was hoping that we'd see a little bit more action, but unfortunately not. I had a look down in the valley. They had turned the camera. I'm not sure what they're actually looking at with this particular view. This is the one that used to be looking directly at the berm, and I could swear that the berm is over on that side somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. And not sure why it's moved over. Maybe there, or maybe the berm's over there. I'm thinking it's over on the right hand side, so but I'm not sure why they moved it. Maybe somebody tweaked that camera around and weren't supposed to. And of course, here's your oh my, is it ever steamy down there in Nótthagi? A very, very large amount of steam coming off that lava in Nótthagi. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And that is pretty cool. Why are you so subdued, Dr. Fox? Can't hear you properly before. What? Subdued? Am I subdued? Do I need to talk louder into the microphone? I'm sorry, Tina. I'll try to stay a little closer to the mic. And I know I did get a little bit too far away from it, so that may be what it was. And I wasn't talking loud. I'm using my inside quiet voice today. I'm trying to save my throat. You can hear me better now. Okay, good audio. All right, I do have the fans on in the background, and that does mess things up. I'm not sure what that view is. Next one wasn't working, and this one, of course, is back to here. I just want to go around the views here. So, and that was the MBL close-up, and again, different color of lava, which is something that you know, is essentially a camera settings. So one's got the color just a tweak off compared to the other one. And is it rain making that steam fog? Yeah, I believe so, Philip Green, because it does look like it was raining down there. And I'm not 100% sure though, but that would be a logical reason for it to all be steaming like that, because we certainly haven't had any extra flow going down in there. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to take that break, guys. Play nice. Dr. Fog is Dracula. Come, Dracula. Okay, I'm going to take that break. You guys, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please consider doing that. And also, if you want to see more of the live streams, hopefully one day we'll have one soon that has an actual eruption on it. Oh, man. It's been tough going for the last few days, guys. So, you know, not seeing that lava spurting out really is a little on the disappointing side. And I'm hoping that we're going to get something coming out. Anyway, if you want to see more and take your chances, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell, and that way you'll know when the streams are happening. And on that lovely note, I am going to go take a break. Please play nice, and no food talk. Snacks. Yeah, lava bread with bacon. Lava bread with BLTs. Lava bread BLTs. I think that's what we need. Okay, I'm gonna go take that break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Keep smiling, guys. Okay, guys and girls, I got the microphone back on, and got some new super chats. I just seen that $10 super chat up top there. Shannon, thank you very much for the adventure. I really do appreciate that $10 super chat, Shannon, and awesome. Thank you very much. I will definitely be using that for my adventure. And it is going to be. I kind of looking at my budget for my adventure. Boy, it's I didn't budget enough. It's okay. But that all those super chats certainly do help, and I thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. Anyway, for those who are looking on the screen, I did update the little tremor shaker chart there, and you can see that it did go down a little bit on the purple lines, and our blue seems to be headed back up on the top. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. This is almost budget for Iceland things. Yeah, Highlander. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, multiply by 10. Okay, DJ, who remembers that Rose guy? Well, Rose, Mr. Rose was a very, very great supporter, and I'm sure he's still hiding around here somewhere. And no, he didn't give 200, he gave 3,100. So I think he gave 350 that one day, which is pretty awesome, and that's a lot of support. And I'm surprised the guy did that. Really, really blew me away when he did that. And is it Pete Rose? I thought it was. Hang on, I have it written down here somewhere. It might have been Doug Rose. Not 100% sure, but I'm bad with names, so please. Forgive me. I do have it written down, and I will go back in my good book and look. 350 Canadian or Crohn's? No, it was Canadian. And there's a Jim Strickland puts a $5 super chat in for the Pepsi fund. Right on. That'll be excellent. Thank you for that, Jim. Appreciate the super chat. Anyway, I was looking around trying to see if anything else is happening, and we do see what's on the chart, and if we examine the chart a little bit better by making it bigger, I can see things a little bit better. But whoa, hey, why are my crayons not working? Oh, never mind, I put a new chart up. I forgot to do the other things. So here, like when you're looking, you can see that it almost looks like that one is waving up and down on the blue line, but I don't like this one heading down into the crater. Christian, $10 super chat. You deserve far more than this for your efforts, Doc. Thank you, Christian. And any of the super chats, they do help, and it's gonna make the trip a little bit more worthwhile. Oh, Zachary throws in a $2 too. Notic Concordance is in the house. Okay. Thank you, and appreciate the super chats, you guys. That's awesome. Thank you very much. And yeah, just so you guys do know or understand, we don't have monetization on the streams anymore. So that $20 or $30 that I would be making off of a stream and monetization definitely is gone. And I really do appreciate the support from you guys for doing the super chats. Actually, I'm 20 to 30 is exaggerating it, because by the time they take all their cuts off, it's more like 10. But anyway, awesome, and really, really do appreciate that. Anyway, getting back to this chart where I pointed the arrow, so like the the bottom one, which is basically what is referred to your low frequency earthquakes, or what is it? LFEs is their abbreviation for it, and that's the purple lines. And that's kind of the ones that you got to look at if you want to see actual shaking and movement. And it's kind of interesting to see that on the filter. 2 pounds from Truth for bunny support and window seat on the airplane. And you know, I do have window seats on the airplane. Helen B throws in $20 too and says, you save my sanity during lockdown. Helen B, honestly, I'm happy that I've done that, and really do appreciate the super chats, you guys. You guys are really awesome. That really helps and blows me away, really, looking at that. Awesome from all of you guys doing the super chats. But I didn't realize that I was that much of a sanity saver. I'm happy to do it though, you know, and I do understand it is something that's a little bit different and a little bit more interesting and fun and outrageous, if you will, and you know, it is all one of those things, you know, where if you've been cooped up for a while and you really have nothing to go for, and you know, this is something where I'm just trying to think of the words properly here. I wanted to create a channel where we are exactly what we are, is a friendly group of people who interact and work with each other and have a great time with each other, and everybody is on polite terms, and we've made a lot of good friends in here, you know, and seriously, there's a lot of relationships that have started because of the stream. And I'm not talking you know, like weird relationships or sexual relationships. I'm talking about friendships. And I think I've achieved part of my goal that I set out to do to begin with. And that was to make a chat where everybody is comfortable in the stream. And you know, you do not have to feel abandoned. You don't have to you can ask a question in there. You don't have to feel shy, and you know, all of those things. All right, let's see. BB sleeping in the corner. I didn't even look. Yeah, she's sleeping in her hole. That's where she likes to be. One of the reasons she does sleep there is it's kind of a high point in comparison to up front in the yard. The yard rolls down a little bit there, and it's a high point, and she's just behind the high point, and the hole she's dug is kind of put it down. Maria says, yes, Friends Online has been very helpful and super important, especially during COVID. And, you know, I do agree with that. And this is something, you know, when I first looked at this, you know, how to really get the stream going. And of course, I've had my live stream on for several years, right? But as far as having larger amounts of people come on board and share everything with you and enjoy what the material is, you know, when you have a 24/7 stream, it doesn't draw as much focus as what this does. I'm sure if I had SpaceX or Stargate on my thing, it would definitely work a little better. And I thought about that for a long time. I thought, you know, remote cameras down there at at the Stargate, if you will, was what I was thinking. And you know, the guys already down there at Boca Chica were all setting that up, and I thought, okay, well, what else is there where I can get that family together? And this was the opportunity. Truth throws in another £2. Thank you, Doc, from all of us lava peeps on here. And thank you, Truth. Really do appreciate the support. And you know, the whole thing behind the stream was it's a dream to get it going, and I'm happy that I've done something successful here, and I do feel good about that. So I felt welcome from the beginning, is what Sandra Rockland says, and thank you. You know, and you mentioned Arizona Snowman in that same sentence, Sandra. Absolutely. I do have to throw in a really, really big thank you to Arizona Snowman. Really. He's done an awesome job in here. At first, it was a little bit shaky. I don't think he knew exactly what to do. And I knew he had an issue with identifying the Icelandic language as an example and things like that. And but you know, we got over those humps, and things started flowing smoothly, and he's really fit in well. And thank you for being here, Arizona Snowman. Awesome dude. Okay, awesome. So yeah, and I mean the rest of the mods too. You know, like with Siggy coming on board as a mod. I wanted Siggy to be in here because he's one of the you know, the owners of the land, but very helpful as far as with the local knowledge and stuff like that, especially on the land, you know. And this is something that is really cool to be able to get that little tidbit extra to really make things happen. So I do have to say thank you to Siggy as well. But most of all, it's every last one of you family members in here that really make this happen. Okay, so as much as I want to try to, you know, point at individual people, it's all of you. And if it wasn't for all of you, this stream wouldn't be happening. And it is awesome to see. And I have to say thank you to each and every one of you. So anyway. I'm going to keep going here before I start getting too sappy. And but I don't see any lava happening yet. Siggy, get your lava workers working harder. No more Mr. Nice Guy here now. All right. And the fog is rolling in, and that's kind of a downer. Yeah, more fog. And I'm not happy. But, you know, we don't have long to go here before the end of the stream tonight anyhow. And I'm just a little disappointed that we only seen a glow. And if we go back to that chart, of course, you know, you can see what's going on. And really slightly different from what it was before. And we're hoping that in the future, in the very, very near future, we're going to see an increase in activity, and we want to see these numbers go back up here somewhere. So, you know, in that area. So it'll be cool to see what happens, and hopefully things will work out. And I know I had a different color than normal. I'll change that back, and we'll clear that out. So okay, there we go. All right, got that cleared. When you travel to Iceland, I forgot, I am going to be on the ground on that 6:10 a.m. according to Iceland Air on the 17th. But I have been forewarned that Iceland Air is notoriously late. So somewhere in the morning of the 17th of August is when I will be there, and then I will be leaving on the 23rd, I believe, yeah, and getting back to Edmonton on the 24th. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how that all pans out. As far as the travel there, I think is going to be easier, but than the travel back. And I still have a couple things there that for the return trip that I have to figure out. As far as apparently when you come back into Canada now, you have to have some kind of an isolation plan in case you come back with COVID, even though you have shots. So I gotta figure that thing out. So there's a few things yet that are out in the open that I need to work on. Dr. Fox, I would like to look at the whole area of Fagradalsfjall again, if possible. And we can. This is the still cam, okay, but let me see if we can scroll back on the still cam, if I can find it. Oh, hang on, I'm not on the still cam. Where's my still cam? Oh yeah, that is the still cam. Why is it oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one, sorry. Still cam, where'd you go? You had the wrong still cam. No, that's not this screen. My God, they changed colors on me. Okay, where the heck is it? Not this guy. No, I gotta close that. Get rid of it, that way I don't have that problem. And let me see if I can get that shot up here for you anyway. Where the heck did it go? Okay, that wasn't that one either. Things that make you go, I do have it somewhere. Let me try to find it. This is incredible. Okay, do you know, yeah, actually, Rob has bumped his trip around a couple of times. Maria, I mean the 3D map, I'm sorry, message was divided in two. Okay, well, the 3D map we can bring up fairly quickly. And I'm not sure why I cannot find the other portion of my screen though, because I should be able to see that, and that's it right here. So there, this is what I wanted to do. Yeah, this is all we got for today, because it already rolled over the clock. So that's the best picture from the still cam from the north. And we will pop over to the 3D map real quick. And if you wanted to look at that, just got to go find it here. And yeah, I found it there. So, of course, our lovely volcano is right here. And Fagradalsfjall up in the top. And if I move that over a little bit, you can see that flow is going to end up eventually coming out in this area here is what we're guessing. So that should give you a little bit of an idea. And if we turn this a little bit, that kind of lets you fly around the map a bit. So eventually everything is going to head to the south, right? So we're at the northern end here now. So if we move it a little bit, you'll see everything to the south of us. So our primary volcano, and then of course flow on the end here, Sif and those guys in between. If we move that over a little bit, you can see that a little bit better. I'm sorry. And so yeah, this is pretty cool to be able to see them in there. And Geldingadarler is here, Theatre Hill, and of course your Upper Fagradalsfjall on that side. So Anyway, I'm gonna leave that be with the 3D map. I hope that's good. The whole area is called, oh, the area that's called Fagradalsfjall. We can, well, you actually let me go to the other map, because I'm not going to do it on the 3D map. We already have it outlined. And I will show you the other one real quick, and that should be this map right here. So there you kind of see where Fagradalsfjall is, and I'm going to see if I can move that over just a bit so you can see the rest of it. So hopefully that helps you out there, Maria. And then what everybody was referring to as Upper Fagradalsfjall, or the no-name valley for the longest time, is this guy right here. Okay, and Suri Fagradalsfjall, or I don't know if I said that correctly, Suri Fagradalsfjall, or Upper Fagradalsfjall, Southern Fagradalsfjall is what it is. So anyway, gives you a little bit of an idea what that area looks like. So it's going to take a long time before this area fills, okay, and a very long time. And as long as we continue to keep that flow heading this way, and no blockages around here, even if it does get a blockage here, then we'll see this area fill up around these vents. And it's already started, of course, around Sif, where we noticed southern, yeah, Fagradalsfjall. Okay, it translates. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was, southern. Yeah, Suri Fagradalsfjall. Suri Fagradalsfjall. Yeah, no, maybe close, and maybe a little heavy on the emphasis there. Anyhow, I'm going to leave this map, and we'll go back to our scenes here, since we are basically at the end of the day for the stream, and we do have very, very poor conditions, as you can see. Top left camera is the the visor cam. Top right is the one that's over on the ridge with that long range shot. It's very dark because we're not seeing anything through the fog, smoke, haze, and cloud. It's completely blackened out, and of course, bottom left is the 3D map. Bottom right is the MBL close-up cam, just so you guys have it all. And I think I'm going to leave it on this one for right now, and we maybe even get rid of this chart that's sitting here, and I have to unlock it because I locked it into position, and we'll get rid of that chart and just let you enjoy watching the rest of that. And poof, there we go. Oh well, thank you. Informative as usual, Maria. No worries. Flow from progressive. Highlander. I don't know if it's flow from progressive. It could be. But she's doing a dandy job down there in the valley. On that friendly note, you take care, everyone, and thank you for watching. Thank you to all the super chatters tonight. You guys are awesome, really, really super awesome, and glad to have our lava family in here. And it really, really is great to be able to run the stream. Even though we didn't see the lava coming out, I'm sure that we will get this thing perking again in a day or two. Miss Lobo Bob, you Dr. Fox, okay, thank you, and have a good night. By the way, I found Twitter account name for 2009. What? Okay, I don't need one for 2009. I think I might have had a Dr. Fox thing set up somewhere, but I don't know. Later all, says Siggy Ragnar, the Lord Ragnar of the Sif. And glad to have you. Glad to have you. Had you have been. Never mind. See ya, Siggy. Oh, tongue twister, Merzerwixt, balking tackwards. Time to get off here. See you guys. All the best. Thank you. Been awesome. And hopefully we will be able to show some lava tomorrow. Keeping fingers crossed. For now, take care, everyone. And please tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Good night, and thank you.